This is Remix Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring.
Today's video brought to you by YourDJLogo.com. Get your new DJ logo today.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Remix Report, episode 253. I'm DJ JD.
I'm DJ J Spring, and today is a Playlist Wednesday episode.
And we're going to find some love. Did you find love?
In a homeless place. I think someone actually said that to me one time. They requested a song.
In a homeless place?
Yeah, when it first came out.
Oh, like under a bridge? I don't find it.
Or in an alley, maybe. I think those would be probably the two best places.
Yeah. Under a cardboard box?
Cardboard box.
Down by the sea?
Down by the sea. Is that where they are?
Under the boardwalk, you know? I was making a little joke.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Okay.
A song joke. This is a music blog. DJ music. Yeah.
Well, I forget you.
All right.
In other news, the song we're going to be talking about today obviously is Rihanna, We Found Love. We're going to tell you how we go into it and how we get out of it. And do you want to go first?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm going to do a little in-key mix here. So I'm going to start with Fade into Darkness, Avicii, go into We Found Love, the Chuckie remix, and then I'm going to end off with You Make Me Feel, Cobra Starship remix by Carlos Melange and James Harren.
The Rihanna song is kind of cool because like you don't feel weird playing it during a house set, and just like you probably wouldn't feel weird playing it during a top 40 set either, so it can kind of like be a bridge to get in and out of your house.
Definitely is. And this You Make Me Feel remix definitely still kind of keeps that Avicii kind of feel like we start with Fade into Darkness, and I think We Found Love, the Chuckie remix, kind of keeps that feel as well. So why don't we take a listen?
So that was JD's in-key example.
Ooh.
It's always fun when you do that.
It is. Sounds good, usually.
It does definitely sound good. And you know what? I think people in the club don't actually understand. Actually, there's a 100% chance they don't understand for the most part, but it does sound good. And I think they come away like they just know that you sounded good. They just don't understand why.
Exactly. It's one of those subliminal things where people don't know what you're doing to them, but they definitely come across feeling better, and I don't know, just the night went smoother because you were a smoother DJ, I think. So,
for my example, I'm going to use the Joe Maz edit of In the Dark by Dev, and then I'm going to go into the NASA edit that he did of Rihanna's We Found Love that was available on DJ City. And he looped a part from Who's That Chick, the Rihanna Get Us song, and I think bass kicking so hard, and I looped that a couple times over the end of In the Dark when it goes into just flat drums, like a little tribal beat, and then I go into NASA's edit, let that hit, and then the beat slowly builds up. I find that when I do this in the club, I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing, I guess. I don't know how many people actually do this, but I mean, I think it's something different, and a lot of times people have no idea what's going on. They don't know that that's Rihanna saying that, and they have no idea what's coming in. But the way that NASA built in, used the build up to get into the Rihanna song, I think it works pretty good. And when it hits, people realize what it is. They go crazy.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm gonna go into Scooter's remix of the Flow Rider. I think it's called the Filthy Electro remix, something like that.
I believe so.
I think it was on the promo only remix chart from this week.
Yeah, it was.
Hopefully you guys all check that out.
New one will be out tomorrow, by the way.
So that means a lot of people are playing the Scooter remix, which is good. And I guess you guys can take a listen.
Springs example, definitely a great club set. So,
and it was actually made with Ableton 8 for the first time. I've been using 7 all this time, and I'm not sure I like 8. I do like certain things, but I'm set in my ways. I really like. It's gonna take me so long to get used to this warping.
But you're gonna have to get used to it. You will.
Why? Why do I have to get used to it? Why can't I just have Ableton 7 back?
Because you can't live in the past.
I wasn't living in the past yesterday when I was using it.
You were. Ableton 8 has been out for over a year, so you have been living in the past.
I tried to avoid it as long as I could.
It does take a little getting used to, absolutely. But like all new things, usually you do get used to them, and life goes on, and hopefully it's better in the long run. So it's kind of like if you switch over to Lion on your laptop, and your scrolling goes opposite way. It's kind of annoying at first until you realize that it's more like a touch screen.
But not all new things are better. Just look at Facebook's timeline, which is hideous. And I'm never switching to that until...
They're going to make you switch, like, in a week.
You mean they're going to come over to my house with a gun?
No.
Because that's the only way that I'm switching.
They're going to switch it for you, basically.
Fuckers.
Yes, gotta love it. Alright, so you got a little recap there at the end of your playlist.
We've been doing that a lot.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
And definitely stay tuned tomorrow for the promo only remix chart for this week. So
we put up last week's chart late, right? So that's why
we're
doing this one. So Thursday's going to be the day it's going to be going up.
Yeah, and just a little background on the remix chart. It is actually a chart based on actual DJ club spins. It's not...
These aren't our picks.
These aren't picks by anybody. They're actual club spins, so it's based on actual data, which is awesome. So, there's never been a playlist available like this anywhere. Anywhere. So
two things that people should know. One is that to submit your track, just click on our last playlist, and we have a little thing that says click here to submit your track.
And by submitting your track, that means that you're giving promo only the track tag, basically.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The second thing I was going to say is submitting your track doesn't guarantee it's going to get on the chart.
No.
The way to get your track on the chart is to get every DJ in the world you know to start playing it, and then eventually it might end up on the chart.
By submitting your track, you're giving them notice that the track is out there so that they can track it and include it in the list of remixes that they're already tracking. So obviously submitting a remix gives you a better shot of having it on the chart, but if DJs aren't playing it, it's not going to get on there. And it is based 100% solely on how many times it's being played in the club.
So. It was funny when you showed me, I think actually Jeff showed me the thing, for the first chart, and I looked at it and it was, you know what, I was thinking this is actually kind of what I play. I mean,
yeah.
it does look legit. I'm sure you said the same thing when
it's
you saw it.
Super awesome. I'm really psyched about it, and I hope you guys all are too. So definitely keep tuning back every week for that, the promo only remix chart. So,
all right.
There you have it. Leave some comments down there about how you mix in and out of We Found Love.
You can always email us for anything else, remixreport@gmail.com.
Remixreport.com